Greetings everyone, welcome to Empire Earth, the first one of course. There's even the second, third one, we will be playing those two eventually as well. But let's just first start with the first one, of course, first one, pardon me, and of course with the tutorials as well. In the end, this is also one of my childhood games as well, apart from Settlers and Empire Modern World. And we're gonna still continue on playing many more strategy games that we have previously finished the Settlers series, so why not start with the Empire Earth? I should have also started with this one in the meantime as well, so you guys could, check and enjoy these videos as well. But nonetheless, let's just go ahead and play this. And unknown player name, you should know me, I'm Kemzit, bloody hell. Nonetheless, as I've mentioned before, we're gonna do the learning scenarios, as every game has a different mechanic and so on. So we're gonna do the tutorial 1, the basics. Learn about the skills of your citizens, including basic movements, construction, and gathering natural resources. Afterwards we'll do tutorial 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll see. Nonetheless, let's just go ahead with one and the first one, and see how this will fare, because we got also other things. We also got the campaign to do, which is full, but I've bought the gold edition, which you can buy via Good Old Games platforms. Sadly not available on Steam though, this game. Will be interesting though. But there we go, comes it. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and play the tutorial. So if you guys are interested, do feel free to buy it via there. So what we have to do,
late in the 3rd millennium BC, Canaanites from the area near Galilee traveled to the Mediterranean coast looking for new land. There they began a settlement which would become the great Phoenician trading city of Tyre. In this scenario, you play the Phoenicians, who are about to found their new civilization. When the game begins, you will have control over 3 citizens, the first citizens of the Phoenician civilization. You must lead these early Phoenicians west to the sea and learn the basic skills of survival. These skills include basic movement, constructing a capital, and gathering natural resources, which your civilization will need to grow. The fate of the Phoenicians is in your hands.
Then they're in good hands in my opinion. But anyway, it's the early Phoenicians era within 3200 BC. So what we have to do is citizens resources gathering. Objectives is move your citizens west and build a capital on the flag hill. Gather enough food to create 3 additional citizens for a total of 6. We have a briefing, we have seen this history. The origins of the Phoenicians are clouded in an uncertain past. Archaeological evidence suggests, however, that either political pressure of crowding drove a splinter group of Canaanites west from the Sea of Galilee, and that the great seafaring Phoenicians sprang from this group. Though the area that they have settled was called whatever by the Egyptians, it was the Greeks who would eventually adopt it Phoenicia. The race of merchants and traders who grew up that hill founded a number of important cities in the late 2000 BC, including Tyre, Sidon, Tripoli and Acre. But despite their shared history, they never came to regard themselves as part of a single nation. Hints. If you're confused on your mission and instruction, press the previous message button to the in the upper right corner of the screen. It is the one that looks like an envelope. Okay, so we can just do this one, I guess, but this is a perkament, so let's just get going and see how this will fare. Here.
Welcome to the ancient world. You are about to found the civilization of Phoenicia. As it has been throughout history, your civilization will be built by its citizens. Citizens construct all the buildings and gather all the natural resources that are necessary for a civilization's survival and growth. In time, you will learn to have them hunt, forage, and harvest all the food your new nation requires. Your civilization story begins on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. 3 citizens, standing among the local Canaanites, await your instructions. Select all 3 by left-clicking on the ground near them, and while holding in the mouse button, dragging a box around them. Then release the button.
This is called lassoing units. Good work. To move your citizens or any selected units, you simply right-click on the map where you want them to go. Due west of your citizens is a hill with a flag on it. This is where your citizens will start to build their civilization. To find the hill, move your mouse pointer to the left edge of the screen. The map will scroll in that direction. Scroll the map over to the hill. You can also use the minimap at the bottom right of the screen to help you find the hill. The minimap is a representation of the entire map. It is mostly black because you haven't explored much of the map yet, but the hill is visible as a greenish spot near the center of the minimap. Once you have found the hill, order your citizens to walk to it. Make sure your citizens are still selected, and then right-click next to the flag on the hill. As your citizens move towards the hill, the black areas of the map along their path are revealed. You can watch their progress on both the main map and the mini-map. Notice that the buildings of the Canaanite village you just left are still visible, but the people are not. The people are shrouded by the fog of war. This simply means you cannot see what they are doing when no one from your civilization is there to look at them. Good, you've reached the hill. On this hill you will construct a capital building for your new city. Select one of your citizens by left-clicking on him or her. To build a capital, click on the capital button near the bottom of the screen. A ghost capital appears to help you choose a location for the building. If the ghost is tinted green, it means you can build the capital there. If it is red, it means the capital cannot be built on that spot. Try moving the ghost building around a little until it appears green. When you choose a location for the capital, left-click to place the foundation for it. Your citizen then walks to the foundation and begins constructing the capital. Constructing a building goes faster with more workers on the job. Select your other two citizens by dragging a lasso around them. Then, right-click on the construction site. Notice that the mouse pointer becomes a hammer over the site to indicate that your citizens can perform an action there. Your capital is finished. Well done. Notice that your citizens have automatically started collecting wood. This is because the trees were the closest resource to your capital. You can tell your citizens where to collect resources. Select a citizen and right-click on a different tree. Note that the pointer changed to a bucket over the resource site. When your citizens have gathered a full load, they automatically bring it to your capital. They then return to the resource site to gather some more. You can always intervene and give your citizens new instructions. Select one of your working citizens and right-click on the capital. The citizen immediately goes to the capital and drops off whatever he or she was carrying. Gathering resources is essential to the survival of your civilization. Eventually, you will gather gold, stone, and other resources in exactly the same way. Your current resource inventories are shown in the bar that runs along near the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Well, anything else? Do I have to explore, so... I need food, because I need to make some more villages within the place. I could also just...
Your civilization has made a good start, but your population must grow larger, and that requires food. To the south of your capital, you will find a forage patch. A new spot has appeared on your minimap to show you where to search for the food site. Send your citizens there to gather food from the forage patch.
Okay. Where? Oh, there. Good. Gather it.
It is a long walk back to the capital from the foraging site. To increase your gathering efficiency, have your citizens build a settlement next to the forage patch.
Okay.
Settlements are simple resource drop-off points that are constructed in exactly the same way as the capital. Just select a citizen, click the settlement button, and place the building. The wood required to build the settlement is taken from your resource inventories.
Alright, well, we've done that. Well, in my opinion, this is quite a very informative tutorial as well, which is really good and helps people a lot. And they just did it also very shortly and informatively, in my opinion, to even mention that it's quite a nice tutorial, which also explains a little bit of the history of the Phoenicians as well. And it's really interesting. So let's just get going, and eventually we'll start making more villages. What I'm gonna do right away, because I know how strategy works and all that, and it has a little bit of similarities with free...
Foraging for food is the most basic way to feed your people. Up to 6 citizens can gather from a single foraging site at once. In time, you will also learn to hunt, fish, and farm to get food. Now it is time to produce new citizens for your civilization. When you have enough food, the citizen button will become active at your capital. Simply select the capital and then click the citizen button to create a citizen. If you have enough food, you can even queue up citizens by clicking the citizen button again and again. Right-clicking the citizen button removes a citizen from the queue. Citizens can also be created at town centers.
Oh, this is our town center, but it's called the capital of our entire nation, so we're doing good. But at the same time, as I've mentioned before, this is a strategy game, so it's not really strange for me. But
after a moment, a new citizen appears at the capital and you can put him or her to work. To have newly created citizens automatically start working, you can set a rally point. Select the capital and click the round Place Rally Point button. Then click on the forage patch to place the rally point there. Now new citizens will immediately walk to the patch and gather food.
Exactly. Anyway, so we're still getting some more food and we'll need even more.
To grow your civilization, it is important to keep your citizens busy.
Yeah.
The Idle Citizens button below the minimap can help you locate citizens who are not working so you can give them a task.
Okay. There's a flare. Yeah. Phoenician scouts and Canaanites. Okay. Nice. Oh, hold on. Can make more villages. But,
it looks like everything is going well. To help ensure the Phoenician civilization survives, create a total of 6 citizens.
I shall. This is the 5th one that I'm creating. I need one more. And we're done. But it's a really nice and informative tutorial, really. Now, let's just get one more. Come on. Hurry. And then we can move on to the other tutorials as well, but we'll do one episode by one episode so you guys can just pay attention on how to do these things as well for those who are new to this game. And as I've mentioned before, you can buy this game via Good Old Games platform, and it's really cheap in my opinion. It's really fun to play as well if you would like to do so and find it interesting as well. So yeah, who knows, we can even do a multiplayer game as well with it. Nonetheless, let's just get going. There we go. 6th villager.
You have done very well. The Phoenician people grow and prosper under your leadership. With their roots firmly planted, the Phoenicians are on their way to spreading their influence throughout the Mediterranean.
Good! Well, we have finished our first tutorial mission and learned a little bit about the Phoenicians as well and who they are and how, you know, they have grown, of course. So with victory, even the summary as well shows it. And now we have completed a nice tutorial thingy, which is, you know, as they have mentioned it. So we're gonna move on as soon as possible with the tutorial number 2. And that's the advancement and improvement, advance to a new epoch and learn about researching new technology. You will also fight off some wild animals and learn about civilization points and civilization builder. But anyway, for now this is it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it and hope it was informative and teach you how to play this game partly. If you want to join my you know, adventure further on, do feel free to pay attention by subscribing to the channel, and if you wish to support it as well, give it a like button as well if you've enjoyed it. And that's it. Feel free to give out any points of views as well or recommendations within the comments box below, or join my Discord server, pardon me, for a chit chat about it. But anyway, this is it, so I shall see you guys in my next video with advancement and improvement.